Guys, before we finish up this list, I think we should try to cut the toxicity down a bit.
Yeah, I think we've been getting a bit too heated lately.
Trump?
Yeah, got it.
Good. So first up, we got Celestial Emissary. Personally think this is an extremely transformative fight that dwarfs every other fight in the game in terms of pure quality.
For real, Jack. These little Megamind-looking fuckers go so hard it ain't even funny.
You guys are so
What's the matter, Trump?
Yeah, I hope you were about to say you guys are so fucking right.
What the fuck is going on?
Go ahead and make these guys a new tier above S.
On it, Joe.
Okay, that's enough. You guys are fucking insane, bro. This shit is so F. No fight in the game even remotely compares to how fucking stupid this fight is. Respectfully, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Ah, fuck.
I bet Joe $10 I could get you to be toxic again in less than 5 minutes. Easiest bet I've ever made in my life.
I should have known.
Obviously, this shit belongs in F tier. Let's move on.
I fucking hate you guys. Didn't realize I was in a call with Saul Goodman and Kim Wexler.
Next up is Mikolash.
I like him.
I bet you would, Joe. The Venn diagram of people that like Mikolash and people that eat milk and cookies every night before bed is a fucking circle.
On God, what do you even like about this fight, Joe?
It reminds me of playing hide and seek as a kid. We would run around this big abandoned house chasing the loser of the group.
Which was you.
And then when we cornered them into the last little room, we would all try to beat the shit out of them. Good times.
The fuck?
Joe? We really didn't need to know that, but thank you for sharing. This fight is one gimmick of knowing how to chase him around the correct way. And once you understand that gimmick, the fight is unlosable.
Okay, Barack, first of all, you're right on it being a shitty gimmick. But if you've ever gotten Call of the Beyonded by this bastard, you would know you can definitely lose.
Of course, the guy that died to Pinwheel thinks Mikolash is hard too.
Fake news. I did not say that. Because he spawns a shitload of clones and can easily one-shot you.
Okay, well, it sounds like we have 2 against and 1 for, so let's just put him in D. Next up, we got Ebrietas. This fight is cool as shit, no cap.
Are you gaslighting me?
Her moveset is so varied and her massive amount of health makes her feel like a raid boss.
You only think this fight is fair because you abused the cannon on release and spammed her to death, you skillless cretin.
I like her too. Her whole aesthetic is really enjoyable. It really reminds me of my wedding night when Jill...
Joe, the year is 2023. Let's focus up, big dog.
My name is Joe Biden, and I love the big vagina monster. This is almost as surprising as when I found out you play the London in chess. Really, bro?
Hey, fuck you, man. I started playing the London in honor of the lads who taught me Soggy Biscuit for the first time.
Jesus, not this shit again. I will say that I think not all of her moves are super enjoyable to dodge. Some of them feel like real bullshit.
Yeah, and the ones that do feel like real bullshit are the ones that fucking one-shot you. The whole, atmosphere of the fight and the arena are all right, but she's held back by a couple of her moves in particular being stupid as shit.
What's your vote, Joe?
B for Bussy.
It's not a Bussy. Her name is literally Daughter of the Cosmos.
A man can dream, Jack.
All right, next up is Murgo's Wet Nurse.
This is the best fight in the base game, bar none. This shit goes so hard, it's unbelievable. Cool aesthetic, cool attacks, cool visual effects, the whole 9 yards.
Think I got to go with the Trumpster on this one, especially as it's probably the real final boss in terms of difficulty.
Not exactly surprised the 2 Cradle Snatchers here enjoy the Cradle Snatcher boss, but that's my fault for having higher expectations. The fight is hard as hell the first time with an absolutely insane run back.
Skill issue.
And she basically only has a few different kinds of attacks. And the only one of those attacks anyone actually remembers is the one where she forgot to pay the electricity bill and sends all her clones at you.
You are so ass, man. Barack, you've been meat-riding every mid-fight in this game, but Murgo's is where you draw the line.
Murgo's wet fart is ass, and that is indeed where I draw the line.
You are so cap, it's unbelievable, Barack.
I don't want to hear shit from the guy that bankrupted 6 different casinos. That shit is straight embarrassing. Casinos are literally an IRL infinite money glitch.
Wait, really?
Fake news. Don't listen to the affirmative action president.
Whatever we can put her in A so we can move on. Before finishing up the main bosses, let's do the old Hunter stuff.
Hunter?
Not the Coke one, Joe, the Bloodborne one.
Fuck.
The first one is a straight banger. Ludwig is an easy S tier. Any objections?
Wait, I was muted this whole fucking time and you guys didn't say anything.
Fuck, he realized.
God damn it.
What kind of friends are you? And yes, actually, I do in fact object. This fight is worsened by the fact that his first phase is kind of a joke, while his second phase is far too hard. It took me 5 hours to kill him, and the rest of the DLC combined 3.
That's enough of that. Thank you, Ben. Anyway, as we were saying...
This fight is cool as hell. Easily the best huge beast fight in this game. It mixes the best parts of fighting a monster with the best parts of fighting the hunters. And that soundtrack, my God. Art, S.
This fight is a load of malarkey. What are you guys even saying, man? Really S tier? I mean, Barack, you only like this fight because you're a groupie for his OP ass weapon.
Trump said that shit like 2 days ago. You aren't clever.
His jump attack where he lands on you anywhere in the room is worse than being your VP. If the camera was half decent, maybe it'd be acceptable, but as it is, you just can't see shit and are forced to time it. Despite your character easily being able to just look up, bro.
Maybe he forgot how to look up because you were the one playing him.
We can put him in a tier to make you happy this time, Joe, but you're on thin fucking ice. Let's just get Lawrence the First Vicar out of the way next. I literally don't remember anything about him except that I disliked him.
For real, the rest of the DLC is okay, and this guy just feels so tacked on and kind of out of the way.
I kind of like Lawrence the First Arabian.
Are you thinking of Lawrence of Arabia, Joe?
Oh, yeah, I am. That was a great movie. Saw it in theaters many times.
We're talking about the boss, Joe.
Yeah, the boss is good, too. He has, like, Latin playing in the background of his music. Dito tus timere, dito tus.
Do you even know what it means, Joe?
Barack, if you thought that Goodwin's comment by Bill 2 days ago was bad, you'd hate to know what Joe just said about you.
Fuck you, Joe. I thought we were tight. Next up are the living failures. This fight is easy as shit. Let's just put it in F and move on.
I concur, Barack. This was the only fight in the game I beat first try. I never even got to see half of their moves. It's over so fast.
I agree this fight is some ass, but they are not easy.
Trump, ain't no way you get your cheeks clapped by these guys.
They take almost no damage. This shit takes so long, bro. Some of us have things to do.
Like bankrupting casinos.
Fuck you.
Just parry them, dumbass. It's over in less than a minute.
I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in parrying?
I'm not going to learn to parry for one fight that makes no fucking sense.
Are you fucking stupid, man? You're supposed to parry like every boss in this game.
Wait, you can parry the bosses? I mean, yeah, I knew that it's just a bad mechanic.
You played the whole game without parrying? No wonder you don't like any of the fucking fights, man. Stevie Wonder would probably have an easier time. At least he would accidentally parry the bosses sometimes.
Whatever fuck this stupid arguing, we all think the fight is ass anyway. Next up is one of the most iconic fights in the series. Let's go ahead and put her in S tier.
Spit Barack. The only problem with her is she gets me acting up sometimes. Goddamn man.
Gonna stop you there, Joe.
This fight is too fucking hard.
Cry about it.
She barely has any animations where you can safely hit her.
You're supposed to fucking parry her, Donald. It literally could not possibly be more of a skill issue.
That's funny. Back during the Four Kings, you bitched about fights forcing you to play a certain way.
Holy shit, not even Redditors bring up past comments as much as Mr. Mayonnaise over here does.
That's different, Donald, and you know it. Parrying is a core mechanic of the fucking game. You might as well cry about being forced to fucking hit the boss at all to
Don't
beat.
give him any ideas.
Fuck you guys, I get it, I'm so ass. Are you happy now?
Never felt better, thank you. Literally everyone knows Maria goes hard as shit. Next up is the Orphan of Kos.
This guy has a really cool and disgusting design, and some of the coolest move animations in the series to this day. He literally uses his attached umbilical cord as a weapon. I just don't like how the fight feels a bit too easy if you parry him and too hard if you don't. Fuck, never mind.
I hate this fucking bastard. No wonder he's an orphan. His parents are probably Syrian, right, Barack?
You know one fucking joke, don't you?
Barack, do you actually like this fight?
Yes, I do. This fight is the perfect culmination of what From Software was going for by making every fight feel like a dance. The rhythm and back and forth between yours and his attack timings are extremely punishing but extremely satisfying. Every attack actually feels fair, even if it's hard. S tier. S.
Sorry I stopped listening halfway through your speech. This fight is ass.
At least I didn't steal my speech.
Cry about it.
Barack, this fight is too hard to be S tier.
These games are supposed to be fucking hard. What is wrong with you guys? Whatever, fine, I'll put it in B, but I'm not happy about it. We're on to the last two fights in the game. First up is Gehrman.
I really don't like this fight, guys. He pretends to not be able to walk all game, and it turns out he can. I can't respect liars.
First of all, who fucking cares, man?
Second, that's not always how wheelchairs work, you ableist bastard.
Yeah, Joe, you're kind of being an ableist bastard.
Whatever this fight is lame.
You're
He's
testing
like the
me right
easiest
now,
hunter
Joe.
enemy in the game, even the non-boss ones. So stupid.
You are a fucking rat if you think Gehrman is lame. The cutscene where he pulls his scythe out is so iconic. It's also cool as shit how he tries to kill you to put you out of your misery. He's actively trying to help you.
For real, Gehrman is hype as shit. You're fighting the guy that's been helping you through your hunt for the entire game in order to take his spot and put him out of his suffering, and he's doing the same for you. A tier minimum.
Agreed.
Whatever, let's just move on to the moon presence. I actually like this fight. You get to eat umbilical cords.
The fuck?
Yeah, you know, that's how you trigger this ending. You eat the umbilical cords. That's pretty cool. It's kind of like real life.
Joe, the more I learn about your life, the more I need therapy. Help me, God. Anyway, the cutscene of this fight is cool as hell. It literally comes from the moon. Or like is the moon, who knows. But it's cool as hell, and you literally turn into a baby one.
I love that ending.
Yes, we get it. You like the idea of sniffing the doll's hair all day.
The fight is kind of lame, though. It's way too easy. I don't remember much of its attacks. I don't think I've, ever died to it.
You probably did and just forgot.
Yeah, the fight is lame. It is a fun send-off to the game, though, so I think it deserves B tier at least.
Wait, I think you've only liked the fights you don't have to parry. You are so fucking ass at this game, Donald.
Yeah, we get it, bitch. We've been over it. Let's just put it in B tier and go do something else with our lives, finally.
Hunter showed me this cool site. It's called Pixiv. There are a lot of Gwendolyn pics on here. It's real nice. You guys should check it out.
Wait, for real? Screen share that shit I want to see.
I need new friends. AI Barack here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more.